Have you ever had like thoughts that keep reoccurring? Sleepless nights, the urge, the nudge, or the impulse to do something or to not do something? Do you ignore those feelings when they occur, or do you address them head on? I'm going to tell you what I do, and I'm also going to tell you what those feelings are. But first, I'd like to say welcome to day 41, vlog 41. Welcome, and welcome back. We're gonna get right into it. So I will speak for myself and for myself only. I can honestly say that God has been trying to get my focus on a few things. There are a few things that I just cannot seem to escape. No matter how much I put them off or try to ignore them or divert to something else, they keep reoccurring. And God gets my attention in the form of sleepless nights or just random, deep thoughts about certain things. And it's like, okay, Lord, I hear you. I know what you want me to do, and I am going to be obedient, and I am going to do those things. I will admit, sometimes, depending on what the thing is, it could be letting go of a situation. It could be leaving a place of business. It could be disassociating yourself with certain people. It could be leaving a substance alone that you're addicted to. It could be a number of things. I mean, we could get creative with the things, and it varies from person to person, situation to situation. But the point is, if it keeps coming back to you in the form of dreams, just signs on a daily, thoughts, maybe even other people that you know bringing things up as confirmations. You could be just playing a game on your phone and then you scroll at social media and boom, there's another reminder for you to do this or to not do that. I think we should all take heed to those warnings because they could change our lives, if we take heed to them. Not every warning is bad, like some warnings, like to do something or to not do something, could actually be so that you won't miss out on something great. Like, no, don't do that, or listen, do this. Everything doesn't mean, if you don't do this, you're gonna die, or if you don't do this, you're gonna destroy your life. Not always. Sometimes we miss out on tremendously huge blessings that are or were intended for us, but we had to be in position. And in order to be in position, you have to let this thing go, or you gotta break up with this guy, or you gotta block her. Some of those things. And those type things, especially social things, are hard for some people to do because they're more concerned about, I'm not gonna be cool, or no one's gonna talk to me. And personally, I don't care about those things. I care more about God and how He views me and how He feels about me and what He has for me. Because y'all, when I tell y'all I do not want to leave this earth without receiving what's mine, when He, formed me, and before my conception, He created me first in heaven before I was even conceived, and all the things that He it's okay, this is for her, this is hers, this is hers, this is hers, but I need her to do this, that. I'm trying to check all those boxes so that I can acquire all those things that are indeed mine. Yes. And so for me, pleasing God is way more important than pleasing you. Sorry, not sorry. So that's just facts for me, but that's not everyone's case. So what does that look like? What does being obedient look like? What does it involve? Is it hard? Is it easy? I guess it really depends on the situation and the individual. Some of us are more spiritually mature than others. Some of us are more, You know, people need different things. So I can't answer that question. Only you can answer the question to tell yourself what it looks like for you. I mean, for me, I'm just going to do what thus said the Lord. Like if God tells me to do something and I know for a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, that is indeed his voice. Because I mean, not every voice we hear is God's. But if I know without a shadow of a doubt through praying or fasting or discernment or just different things that the voice that I hear or I heard was indeed God's, oh, it's a wrap. Like, what else is there? Like, who are you? Who am I even to say no? Like, if God tells me that I need to do something, it must be done. It's that serious for me. But, you know, to each his own. I know to some, y'all might be like, well, what is it that he told you? He told me. That's what I'm saying. It's like, we don't always have to like announce everything. Like everything doesn't have to be an announcement, because some things that you might need to do or correct to be just very quiet and subtle and personal. It doesn't have to be like, but when you're obedient, excuse me, it will show, because everything in your life will be in alignment. Like if you currently find your life in disarray, it's time to do some soul searching. It's time to just stop and be like, okay, I think I'm doing everything right. Because, you know, we all think we're doing right. And it's like, but this is going wrong, and this is going wrong, and this is falling apart, and that is falling apart. And it's like, okay, something's gotta give. Lord, what is it? What am I not doing? What do you need me to do? What do I need to fix? What do I need to stop? What do I need to improve? What do I need more of? What do I need less of? These are questions that we have to ask in order, you know, to stay in alignment. For me, we have 11 days left in 2024. Me personally, I want my 2025 to be drastically different than 24. Although, you know, I'm alive, I'm healthy, I'm well, this has been 2024 has been quite the ride. I am hoping and praying for a better 2025, my God. And if that means that I have to make some personal changes to make that happen, then that's what I'm willing to do. Because baby, 2024 has been rough on your girl. And I'm just keeping it real. Some of you may be able to relate. This may be your year. This could have been someone's like breakout year, like their best year ever. And blessings and power to you, bro or sis, if that is you. But that is not my story. This has been a year of loss, lots of loss, trials, tribulations, adversity. So if anything, this has been a character building year, a faith testing year for sure. For absolute sure. Like my faith has been tested in so many different ways, and I feel as though I think I've passed all of those tests. But 24 came with a lot of challenges, and I am so happy to see 24 go. But I have to make sure that I don't repeat, or that situations do not repeat in 25. So I have to realign and reset and reassess a lot of things in my life to make sure that I'm doing things that are acceptable and pleasing in God's sight, in God's sight only. I really don't care much about your sight and your feelings. I'm all about pleasing Him and having Him say, well done, my good and faithful servant, you know, when my days are over. So yeah, that's just something that I just felt like sharing with y'all tonight. I mean, that's just what He put on my mind, what He put on my heart, and maybe you can relate, maybe you can't. That's my vlog, that's my time. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope 2024 has been good for you. And you know, we still have time. We still have time. You have 11 days. So you never know, anything could transpire within these next 11 days that could flip the entire 24 for the better or for the worse. So let's all pray for the best. Let's continue to pray for health, prosperity, peace, joy, love, safety, all of those things. And again, thank you for tuning in to your girl. Like, subscribe, all of that. You know, even share if you feel like this word could help someone else. Send it to a friend. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Be blessed and be a blessing. Respectfully, Tash. 24 gotta go. Out with the old, in with the new. I'm trusting God for a way better 25. But I thank you for allowing me to still be here for 24. That's right.